I'm here at IlluxCon with Bob Eggleton,
Yes.
artist Bob Eggleton. Thank you for speaking with me.
No problem. I loved it. It's great.
Thank you. I'd like to start by asking, is there an artwork here that you are most proud of and why?
Probably. That's hard to say, really. My everything I'm most proud of is always my next one. You know what I mean? It's like, but right now it's probably the Land of Terror piece I did for Edgar Rice Burroughs. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the.
That one right there.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. And that's your latest one.
Yes.
Okay. And how do you know when a work is finished?
Work is never really finished. It's just abandoned. I think Picasso said that one time. You can go back and rework it all and over and over and over again, but the reality is that it's never really finished. It's just abandoned, and you've moved on to a better idea.
Okay. Now, what inspires you?
Oh, everything. Giant monster movies, things like 2001: A Space Odyssey. A lot of science fiction movies inspire me. Walking Down by the Ocean inspires me. All kinds of things like that. Yeah.
Okay. And you said this was a commission piece?
Yeah, it's for Edgar Rice Burroughs. Yeah.
And is there anything about that, like what inspired you to do that particular scene?
Well, they asked me to do that kind of scene, and I sort of like plugged into it and just said, okay, let's go with it. And I came up with a nice composition out of a doodle of all things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it worked out really well.
Oh, okay. Have you done many sea monster?
Oh yeah, I love sea monster stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's like sea monsters and things like Godzilla, all that kind of stuff are like part of like what make it all fun for me.
Okay.
Science fiction, yeah.
Okay. What is your most important artist tool? Is there something you can't live without in your studio?
A pencil.
Pencil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The basis for everything?
That's the basis for everything. It starts with a pencil.
Okay. Is there an element of art you enjoy working with most, and why? That could be the process or a material.
I think coming up with the idea, that's a fun bit, and then finishing as a painting.
Oh, okay. And how do you work quickly? Do you work slowly?
I tend to work very quickly on stuff. Yeah, I have where I can mostly do a pretty good sized painting in about a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, how long did the Land of Terror take
That
you?
took about 4 days.
Oh,
5 days, yeah.
Wow, okay. Prolific.
Yeah.
How did you start making art, and why do you make
When
art?
I was young, I was about 18 months old, I knew a lot about colors and stuff, and then when I was 4, my dad showed me how to start drawing things on a chalkboard, and I do art because that's what I do.
And was your dad an artist?
Yeah, he did art. He was kind of an inventor and kind of all around pretty smart guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What role does the artist have in society?
To show us that there's something else, and there's culture, and there are good, fine things, and there's something beyond the world of the mundane.
Yeah. It's
That's what the duty of the artist in society is, to show us there is something beyond the world of the mundane.
Okay. Now, what movies, books, or other artwork in science fiction or fantasy have inspired you?
Anything. So many movies. I mean, 2001: A Space Odyssey is a big one with me. The original Godzilla movie. Most recently, Kong Skull Island.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Books. There's anything by Arthur C. Clarke. I would say. Anything by Arthur C. Clarke is probably inspirational to me.
Okay. Now I noticed you have you have some landscapes. I guess
Yeah.
you have some portraits. You have some monster portraits. Do you mix it up or?
Yeah, I do lots of things. I keep different styles, different ideas, and different things going. It keeps it interesting rather than be stereotyped as just doing one kind of thing.
And do you work mostly on commissions, or do you have your own projects that you do?
I do both, a little of both right now, yeah.
Okay.
I like my own commissions, though, where I do my own work, which is really great. I'm in a position where I can actually do that now. It's just that I get offered a lot of really cool stuff to do, like an Arthur C. Clarke set of books that I just couldn't resist it. Found Asimov's Foundation, I couldn't resist it, that sort of thing.
Right, yeah. The classics. Is there an art piece you'd like to create that you haven't done so yet, and what is it?
Yes, it's a painting that I'm working on with. It's kind of like a Chinese dragon meeting the Monkey King.
Oh, yeah?
Which is old Chinese mythology. I love mythology and old ideas and things of that nature that show us that, there's something, how people saw things back. I like any kind of mythology, especially Eastern mythologies.
Yeah.
But in this story, there's a creature called as the Monkey King.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
he's so many adventures. And
yeah, exactly, yeah.
So have you done Eastern art inspired stuff in the past?
Yes, I have. I've done, even the Japanese monster stuff I've done, Godzilla, he's Eastern inspired,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean like the mythology, like you just said.
I'm getting more into that. I've done a lot of Western mythologies, but I'm getting into the Eastern mythologies now.
Okay. And I noticed, obviously you have some space stuff. Have you ever done work for NASA?
No, actually I haven't.
Okay, because I know they have a lot of artists.
Yeah. Well, they used to anyway, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, that's all the questions I have.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
I really appreciate it.
No problem. And I hope everybody enjoys the interview.
Please visit chrisalvarez.com for more cool stuff. That's CRISALVAREZ.com. Thanks for listening, and keep imagining the future.